Up United. It's been a good couple of weeks since we lost that game against Liverpool. I would say the only downside has been that goalless draw against Southampton and then the red card to Casemiro. But hey, the first game without Casemiro, I think we got a victory. So I think things are looking up. But I'm scared. I won't even lie and say I am not, because the performance yesterday wasn't good by any stretch of the word. Yes, before the red card, the two red cards, I think Fulham were more or less the better side in that game, creating the better chances. I think there was a stat that was shown that the five players with the most passes in the opposition half, the most accurate passes in the opposition half, all five players were Fulham players. No Man United player was on that list. That's to just show you how poor our front four or five were for most parts of that match. And it makes me wonder if we can get top four, because this was what we were saying, and this was what I had said when the transfer window was open and just right after it closed, was that if we do not strengthen this squad, performances will decline. We should be bringing players that can come in and even fight for a first team shirt. But if you look at the players that we brought in the January window, I wouldn't say they have lived up to expectation. Neither will I say that they have been poor. Marcel Sabitzer, he scored yesterday, great for his confidence, but he hasn't been anything exceptional by any stretch of the word. Neither has Vegas. Vegas always puts in that shift. But these players, when there is a full Manchester United squad available, will they be in the first 11? I highly doubt it. So it leaves a lot to be desired, but I just hope we can struggle, and push over the line. The next games without Casemiro is going to be tough. I think, especially the game against Newcastle, not playing with Casemiro. It's already when we played them, they gave us a good game, even with Casemiro holding down that midfield. Imagine him not being there. We could see how open the midfield was yesterday, but Fulham couldn't just take full advantage of it. Our next game in the FA Cup against Brighton, they definitely will not let us off the hook if we give them this much leeway to enjoy their football. They will hurt us. That game is going to be tough. I do not yet see Man United in the final. We can daydream about a Manchester Derby FA Cup final, but United have the tougher of the fixture to get over Brighton, and it's not going to be an easy game by any stretch of the word. So let's not get ahead of ourselves. We are still doing good in the Europa League. I think the game against Real Betis, the same. We were not overly great. I mean, the second leg in Spain, we were not overly great, but we got over the line in Spain. Thankfully, we had done the job already at Old Trafford. Now, Sevilla up next. Ha ha ha. Uh, our season, I just hope our season doesn't end up. I think that season with Solskjaer, when everyone was pumped up, we got to several semi-finals, and then it all petered out. Luckily, we have won already one trophy, so that cools your mind that we are not Butlers FC like some people manage, like Antonio Conte, that I know. So that game against Sevilla is going to be tough. I wouldn't be surprised if Sevilla knocks us out, because come on, they are Europa League landlords, so they really know how to turn up in that competition. I still think our lack of quality depth will hurt us. Garnacho is injured now. Ericsson, I heard, is back, but I'm not sure when he can play. Martial, same thing. Martial has been training, but I guess he won't play till after the international break. So we already see that the team is feeling the impact of playing these much games and having so much important players out of the team. Even yesterday, Varane wasn't available as well. We do not have depth in attacking areas. We would struggle to consistently dominate teams, create chances, and score many goals over the last part of this season. But I just hope we can hold on. You get not play beautiful football, but still get those victories just to get us over the line and in top four. Remove title fight out of your mind. Arsenal or Man City will fight that out to the very end. My preference is Arsenal. It don't do for Man City. I would love Arsenal to win the league. I think their fans have suffered too long. They did something to ginger them. Yeah. So let's look forward to great games. I think after the international break, we'll be back without Casemiro. It's tough times ahead for United fans, but I think with Ten Hag at the wheel, we can be hopeful. Yeah. I'm a hopeful fan, I think. And then the news that we are going to be bought soon, or that the Qatari guys are willing to pay over the top for United, that also brought a smile to my face, because finally we can join the money boys and buy whoever we want to buy. So let me know your thoughts on the performance against Fulham, Southampton, Betis, your prediction for the top four, for the Europa League, FA Cup, what lies in store for United. Drop your comments, and till next time when I do a video, hopefully I'm as consistent as I like to be in my head. It's up United.